Hey there, hi there, ho there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new episode of Fat Man's Lounge. Today, we have a very special guest. He's an artist. He's also one of my best friends. He also tickles wieners on the side.
Nah, these are false accusations.
Yeah, these are false accusations. I'm just playing. It's the boy Mayso in the fucking building.
Yeah, I'm back again. It's like my second time.
Yes, sir. First time you was on second episode with damn Mike, Jacob, T.Y. introducing everybody into this beautiful little multiverse of characters.
Yeah, Mike ass need to come down here more often.
I swear to God, we love Mike. Damn, BM Man's Fat Man's Lounge. It's your boy Low Key, Leroy, Jared, Shitstain, whatever you want to call me. Go by many aliases. And yeah, we back, brother man. So yeah, last time you was on, that was the baby shower. That was a
it was a good but kind of weird experience. I ain't gonna lie. It was one lady that kept talking to us and nobody really knew who she was.
Oh yeah, you talking about the lady that came with Michelle?
I guess so.
What was it? Damn, I forgot her name. The one that kind of looked like a little tweaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a lady at my baby shower that came with my Aunt Michelle. I think she was her daughter's friend or something like that. But she came through and she... Oh, shit. Your foot hit it?
Another cat.
Oh, fucking cat. Okay, we're going to cut that out. But yeah, the lady that came through... Oh, yeah. Twiggy looking lady at the fucking baby shower. So yeah, she came through with my Aunt Michelle. I don't know who the fuck she was. I think she did give us something, but I think she dead ass just showed to eat, bruh.
Word.
Low key. Because, and in that sense, I can't even blame her because it's a baby shower. You know there's going to be good eats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't.
So, like, I feel it. But at the same time, who the fuck was she? She was
Yeah.
just there, and I remember, like, I walked by her, and I said something to somebody else. I think it might have been, like, you or Mike, and it was only, like two of y'all out there. It might have been like Mike and T.Y. And it was just her. And I said something to them, and then she just goes, aha!
Like what? I don't know. She did. She was kind of like jumping in on conversations and shit, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
It was a little weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a little odd. She was friendly, but like, I don't know. It was just weird. Like, I don't know you, bro.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know. I didn't realize that nobody knew her. I thought that was your family or some shit. That's why I was trying to be nice. But if I knew that wasn't your family and like nobody knew her, I probably wouldn't know.
Yeah, I know, right? But like, you know what I mean? It's alright. She was there with the family though. So it's like, okay, that's cool. But like at the same time, like, who the fuck was that lady? She really stood out like a sore thumb. Because it's like my homies, where none of my homies look like fucking crackheads.
Yeah.
Even my uncle, the crackhead uncle's
That's
not
debatable.
There. You know what I mean?
That's debatable.
Wait, who you throwing under the bus?
Man, it ain't nobody. It's just some of us look like a little crackheadish, you know?
No, some of us do look like we serve a little something.
You know, I served the base. The base.
Like Future said. Dirty Sprite too, baby. So yeah, since we're on here, we can talk about music shit. A lot of people going to expect me to talk about a lot of music shit because I'm starting a podcast. But what's crazy enough, the first couple of episodes, we haven't really talked about much music shit. Besides, like when you were on, we talked about a bunch of concerts and shit. And I realized a little too late that I didn't really elaborate on seeing Kai Cenat that much because that's whenever you came in.
Word.
But so anybody that's curious about that, I didn't actually meet Kai Cenat. They were like right next to where we were after Keenan had a fucking seizure and shit. So once Keenan was good, we tried to like hang back a little bit. And then there was this closed off section where all of AMP was. And at first I noticed Phantom and Duke Dennis, but Kai's ass being like 4'3", it like maybe not that short, but bro's baby is fuck, bro.
Why you did him like that?
Dude, I swear to God, dude, Kai, you gotta let me on your shit so I can stand next to you so that people will know how baby he is. Because he don't look like a tiny little monk on the streams and shit. Yeah. Dude, he's tiny. His fucking security standing next to him. All I had to do was say his name and like the fucking security turned around, put their hand up like, no, like he's not gonna take pictures. And I'm like, I didn't ask for a picture. I know how aggravating that shit's got to be.
Yeah.
This isn't their concert. They're here to enjoy the concert. Same fucking reason I'm there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So, like, I'm not trying to bug them with a picture like all these other sweaty teenage white boys were doing. And there was a lot of sweaty teenage white boys doing that. And that's when I had my little interaction with Duke Dennis, which I thought was hilarious. Because, damn, everybody kept on going up to them trying to get pictures. And Duke was only, like, one of the ones nice enough to do it.
Ain't he from Greenville?
I'm not sure where he's from.
I'm pretty sure he's from Greenville.
But, it was like his third sweaty white kid in like a 60-second span, and bless his soul, because I could tell how aggravated he was getting, but he's too nice to like tell them to fuck off. He continued to take these pictures with the sweaty white kids, and I was laughing about it. And while I was laughing about it, I didn't laugh loud. I was just like giggling to Hunter, and damn, I make eye contact with Duke Dennis, and I've got a shit-eating grin on my face, and then he starts like grinning too. it's like, dude, I know what you're going through right now, and I know you're aggravated. That's why I'm laughing. And then I just said like, "Hey, yo, Duke, I fuck with your content, bro." And he just like smiled and did the little like half 2-finger salute to his forehead or whatever. Fuck. But it was a cool interaction. I don't want to ask these grown men for pictures because I'm a grown ass man. That shit feels weird. And plus, one day, if we gain success, I don't want Duke Dennis to somehow remember that and be like, "Hey, bro, you remember like 2 years ago?
You was asking for pictures and shit, bro."
Sweaty as hell at a Lil Yachty concert.
Oh, that's funny.
Sweaty as all hell.
Hell nah, because that shit would really be on your top, too. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Boy, your ass was sweating like a motherfucker. But, bro, my friend passed out, bro.
Look, bro, I had to carry his ass out of there, bro.
Yeah, bro. Shit got real that night, bro. What did you do? Hang out with Lil Yachty? Yeah, I don't want to hear it. But nah, dude. That shit was actually kind of crazy. I, for one, will not fan out for no grown-ass man.
Every now and then I think about how Lil Yachty wrote Act Up, and that shit just blows my mind.
Come on, man. That's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it's insane.
We got to start writing raps for female rappers.
Bro, I just wonder, like, how much money you can, like, because Lil Yachty be ghostwriting for everybody, for real.
Yeah,
like, I wonder how much of, like, a good side hustle that really
I hope he wrote that, and that wasn't, like, I hope there isn't a reference track floating around in somebody's hard drive right now of Lil Yachty actually, rapping Act Up, and then send it off to them and be like, "Make this song, make it yours."
Nah, bruh.
Stripes on my ass, so they call this pussy Tigger.
But, like,
come on now.
If I ain't gonna say I ain't never sung it, I'd be lying.
Yeah. Mayso just be in the shower, just fucking.
I don't know about all that.
Them lyrics, bro.
I don't know about all that. That's kind of crazy.
Mayso a bad bitch, bro.
I don't know about all
that. But no, dude. Dude, you know what else is crazy? I thought this is a pretty interesting topic to bring up. You ever had entertain or like kind of hilarious responses from like actual famous people on social media? Like
I don't be like.
Have you ever DM'd motherfuckers and like you don't?
Nah, I mean like I was on FaceTime with RXK nephew that one time.
I mean yeah, that's right.
But
shout out RXK nephew.
Yeah, where I still need to get that feature from him. I just been slacking. I just been slacking.
I be forgetting Markel had a whole ass song with RXK nephew, bro. I completely forget that happened. And now Schoolboy Q bumps RXK nephew, bro, which is crazy.
That's what. I'd probably like if I could hit a RXK. Nah, cause he don't even go by RX Poppy, whatever. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, the other.
Yeah, bro. I want both of them. I need both of them on a song.
That would be hard.
But that's probably the only really interaction with a celebrity I guess I've had.
I used to think it was cool whenever like famous people would like my posts.
Oh.
Like T.I. liked one of mine before, but I had posted like I was a Travis Scott fan and somebody else had dropped an album the same day Rodeo came out, and like they were occupying the top 2 spots on iTunes. Well, my whole screenshot showed the top 4, and T.I. had dropped an EP, and I tagged T.I. too, and T.I. liked the picture. And I was like, oh shit, dude.
That's what's up.
T.I. liked my picture, bro.
No, I've had people like my I use like artist songs and shit, and then I've had artists like my post from that, like my story and shit from that. But
dude,
I don't really remember nobody in specific.
I accidentally left Project Pat on red, which
That's
sucks.
insane.
I know, because he asked me what's my budget and if I had Cash App, and at the time I was selling drugs with no bank account. I had all cash. All my transaction was cash, and Cash App was still kind of a new thing. And I remember it used to bug me whenever I was trying to serve somebody, and a motherfucker would be like, "Hey, bro, you got Cash App?" I'm like, "Nah, bro, you should have hit a fucking ATM."
Bro.
I need cash. I don't even got a bank card for real, bro. Like, I don't know. But anyways, whenever he asked Cash App, I was like, "Oh yeah, how the fuck would I even pay this guy? Was Project Pat gonna pull up on me?" And get like $2K for a feature?
Yeah.
Hey, dude, maybe if I threw him some gas money, drive from Memphis, throw him an extra 200.
Shit.
But no, dude. What was the one I was thinking of? Quentin Miller. Do you know Quentin Miller like that? I know you was kind of young whenever that Meek Mill and Drake beef happened, like back to back and everything like that.
I feel like I don't know. I've heard of him.
Well, Quentin Miller, he was the ghostwriter that wrote "Running Through the Six with My Woes," that "Know Yourself" song by Drake.
Too, yeah.
He wrote that. He wrote 10 Bands, and he wrote Drake's verse on Rico with Meek Mill.
Okay.
At the time, Meek Mill was really popping. It's crazy to think about when Meek Mill was really popping. This album that he dropped was like pushed back for a while, and it was #1 for 2 weeks straight. And it had features from Drake, big name motherfuckers on it. He had a single with Nicki. He's dating Nicki Minaj at the time. Had a single on his album with her and Chris Brown. All over the radio. Big moment for Meek Mill. And then he just decides to completely shit on himself with it. Because he started like going on a rant on Twitter like, oh, Drake was on it and he didn't even promote it. He didn't post it on anything. Blah, blah, blah. Like, why are you even bitching? You just went #1 for 2 weeks straight. Why are you even complaining right now? But anyways, he did that, and then he exposed, like, I wish I would have taken his verse off of Rico because I found out Quentin Miller wrote it. And everybody's like, who's Quentin Miller? And everybody was still like, who's Quentin Miller all these years later because he didn't. I mean, he dropped music, but I felt like he was blackballed like fuck. Because Drake really wanted to throw that shit under the rug of, like, that was a real stain on his legacy at the time type shit. Because, dude, Quentin Miller was writing for a whole bunch of different rappers, too. He still get writing credits because he wrote some on Kanye's Vultures 1 and 2.
Word. That's what's up, though.
So, like, you know what I mean? It sucks because they try to keep him in the shadows because he's a writer, but he deserves his chance to shine, bro. Because Quentin Miller's, like, gas as fuck. And I remember he said he was taking a break and then he came back with a project, and I DM'd him. Or no. I DM'd him prior, but I don't think he had responded to it. And then I posted something on my story, like being like, yo, this is that motivation music or whatever, and tagged him in it. And he's seen it. And then I guess he seen the message beforehand, was like, hey, man, I really appreciate you. That's some real shit.
Word.
And I was like, always, bro. Just keep making music. I'm a genuine fan of your music, bro. Yeah. All you can do at the end of the day is just keep making music. Don't let all this bullshit that was thrown your way for all of these fucking years, like, keep you down and keep you from actually wanting to make art and express yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's all I want, bro, to do.
Yeah, I feel you.
He's a great artist. Shout out to Quentin Miller. He got a song with J.I.D., bro. He got a song with everybody, bro. He got songs with Pusha T, Travis Scott, like, big name motherfuckers, bro. He's been locked in with Hit Boy for years.
Word.
Like, and Boy Wonder, Boy Wonder is one of Drake's producers.
No, that's what's up, though.
Yeah, shout out to him. But I was just thinking about all the fucking famous people I've left on red after asking for feature prices and them giving it to me, and then I'm like, why did I do that? I can't virtually send no one money. Even if I got the money, I don't even have no way to send it to you. Hey, bro, you do Walmart money orders? But, I mean, dude, hell, who knows, bro? Maybe Project Pat would have been down for that shit. Bro, ask me for my budget. I At that time, dude, I was throwing $400 towards videos and shit. Whenever videos were $200, just because I wanted the extra edits. I wanted that shit to be psychedelic. I was taking acid all the fucking time, and I wanted all my music videos to be trippy as shit. But yeah, dude. Why don't we talk about music videos, cuz?
Shit, what about them?
How many have we done together so far? Is it 3?
2, 3, yeah.
Because I was about to say, Heaven's Gates, Cerberus, SRT. The Heaven's Gates video is funny to look back on now, because goddamn, son, was you young as fuck. Goddamn, son, was you young as fuck.
I don't need to talk about
Dude,
that.
it's crazy, because, like, that verse was very promising, too. I don't know how you look back on it, because I know you're your worst critic type shit. Which I feel you on that, because I'd be the same way with myself. But, however, I can still find enjoyment in Heaven's Gates with the video and everything.
I think with that being Saturated's first video, it was good for what it was.
Yeah.
I do fuck with the visuals, but at the same time, I was young as hell.
Yeah.
I could
They ain't
10
thinking
times,
that I wrote this.
I could 10 times do better now.
But no, what it was dope, though. What it was dope. I still like your verse going back. It's crazy because when you started recording with me, you were like, what, 15? And I seen so much promise in you because you were doing the same shit that I was doing, or around like 13, 14, because I was recording off of my phone. Because, like, you actually had that drive and ambition in you, where you, like, even if I don't got the shit to make it happen, I'm going to find a way to make it happen.
Man, wasn't you the one that had heard? No, it was either you or it was Nick. Y'all had, like, heard that I recorded off my phone and then immediately went, oh, so it's shit. And I was like, oh, word? Like, I don't know.
Nah, it had to be Nick, because I wouldn't have been that brutal. But I feel like Nick would have said that. I would have said it nicer. I would have been like, oh, so the qualities, like the mix ain't really there. I wouldn't have been like, oh, so it's shit.
Mind you, this is like 5 years ago.
Yeah, time flies, bro. We've been friends for about half a decade now, which is
Yeah.
crazy to think about.
It's wild to think about.
It's fucking wild, bro. Damn, what was I finna say? But yeah, dude. And then the first time your ass actually showed up to Patsy's to record, Mayso ain't wasting no time. And that's what I really loved, because you fucking came through, knew what you wanted to record. You knocked out like 3 songs in a fucking hour.
But I ain't
Or at
even
least-
gonna lie, I don't even remember that shit. I
don't remember what the songs were, but I know about, you did 3 verses in like an hour, or at least 3 verses. I know it was 3 different songs you recorded on. If one was open for me, 1 or 2 of them were like songs for you, but you did that shit in under an hour. And like, I know grown ass men that go in studios, pay top dollar, and waste their fucking time. Not even, like, nothing written, nothing ready, not even a beat, knowing what the fuck to play. This
hell
motherfucker pulled
nah.
up 15 years old, more professional than grown men that I know.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't do that shit. It was like probably like 2 years ago. I ain't gonna say they taxed me, because they ain't really taxed me, because like it's really not a lot in comparison to a lot of studios. I was paying like 60 an hour though, and like I'm walking in that bitch, bro, and it's like they trying to smoke and whoop whoop, and it's like, bro, I'm just trying to get in this booth, get this shit done. You feel me? Cause I walk in that bitch, get like 3 hours, 2 hours. Bro, it was one time they gave me a crazy discount, bro. It's like 5 a.m. I pulled up at the studio at 5 a.m., bro. I'm in that bitch. I recorded like 2 songs, drunk as fuck. And I don't remember what I paid, bro. But like, I don't know. I when I go in that bit, bro, I'm not trying to waste no time, bro.
Yeah, I feel it. Because at the same time, I mean, even if the producers, like, or the engineer or whatever is, like, chilling with you, talking and shit, like, they still kind of don't give a fuck, because you're paying them regardless.
Yeah.
So, like, if you wasting your own time, you wasting your own time. That's you burning your money on conversation or smoking or whatever the fuck. So, like, you already got to know, like, nah, I ain't trying to get finessed out of what I paid for this studio time. This is studio time, not smoking time.
Yeah.
Shit, when I get done fucking laying this shit down, we can go outside and smoke.
Yeah, hell
like,
yeah.
Fuck all the bullshit.
I be trying to, I just be trying to knock shit out though. I ain't gonna lie, cause when
But that's what's good.
I be in that, cause sometimes I don't be in that mode though. Like when I'm when
you
I
want
got
to catch that lightning in a bottle.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Like when you know what I mean. Folks get it. You know, whenever you in that mode, you got to catch it.
Yeah, hell
before
yeah.
like, you know, it burns out or it's gone
Hell
for that
yeah,
moment.
yeah.
Because like 6 hours in the studio, you'll get burnt out, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially with
making,
the ethic though, because it's like when a lot of motherfuckers, they not gonna get burnt out. That's like light work to them. That's why a lot of motherfuckers call this shit work, and a lot of motherfuckers call this shit easy, because this shit really is easy, but it's not. I don't know.
But it's a difference. Like if it's somebody that's solely rapping, like if you taking 6 hours to like record yourself and mix the shit and get shit right, and then go back, add layers, then go back, add ad libs, then go back, tweak something, you know what I mean? That makes sense to me, you know what I mean? But like if you just solely paying for studio time and you in that bitch 6 hours rapping, boy, your vocals, you talking, you gonna get tired within that 6 hours. The shit that you made in hours 1 through 4 are not gonna be the same that you make in hours 4 through 6.
Yeah.
To be honest. If I'ma just keep it a beam.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's why I ain't gonna lie. I need to get up with Bleach again, bro, cause his ass, bro, he'll spend like 10 hours mixing one song, and it's like he'll really. I ain't gonna lie, he was just a perfectionist.
That's another thing. That's that perfectionist shit, and I respected that out of him, because like I don't give a fuck how long you take with the mix. I know by the time you're gonna be done with it, that bitch gonna be good.
Yeah, he really knew how to do that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
You can't rush perfection for real. You really cannot rush perfection. And hey, shout out to Bleach, Noah. Get back up with us. Let's do some music shit. But yeah, dude, fucking damn. The Benjamin's starting to catch up with me, gang.
Nah, you don't even know nothing about no Benjamin, bro.
Man,
you ain't never had no Benjamin in your life, son.
What?
You been smoking midget.
Dude, I've been smoking CBD, bro. I was smoking Delta 8.
That shit straight out the vape store.
Straight out the fucking Indian gas station, bro. Shout out Rocky.
Oh my god.
Shout out my boy.
Bro,
we shot a music video in that motherfucker's gas station.
For real?
Hell yeah, that's the raw video.
Word.
The raw video of me and Esco was at Balls, bro.
I remember that shit.
There's a gas station.
That's right up the road.
Yeah, right around the corner. It's literally called Balls Food Mart. The lady that owned it, last name was Ball.
Shout out. They got one lady working there. She a bitch, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, them white folks, they be hiring low-key.
They be on dick, son.
Besides Miss Rodriguez, bro. Miss Rodriguez used to be a motherfucking substitute at my school, bro. She cool as hell. When I seen her, she was working there and doing substitute teaching at the school.
That's funny.
Whenever I was still in high school, bro.
That's funny.
I would go in there and be like, damn, I wanted me some gars. And I know she ain't gonna sell them to me. She seen me at school like last week.
Yeah, hell yeah.
She seen me at school like last week. I remember towards the end of the school year, though, I was like, my 18th birthday already passed. She was like, where your ID? I was like, I don't got a driver's license. But you know I'm a senior. My birthday's in March.
Yeah.
That convinced her.
Yeah.
And that convinced her. She was like, okay, yeah, fair enough. I do see you with that senior lanyard every time I'm there. I'm like, exactly, motherfucker.
You might as well hand me that bitch right now.
Why you at it? Let me cop this 40.
Oh, god damn.
Let me cop a 40, Miss Rodriguez. I'm about to go fucking crash out.
I'm about to go fishing. Let me get one.
Dude, Miss Rodriguez and Mr. Rodriguez, the lore of them is low-key crazy. I think Mr. Rodriguez passed away a couple years ago. If he did, may he rest in peace, because he was goated as fuck. He actually was the mayor of Burnett Town, bro. He was the mayor of here.
That's wild.
And whenever I went to Career Center, he was like the head of the janitors type shit there. But bro, he was cool as hell. I remember he was at Sassafras one year. He gave me and Keenan a ride back to the crib on a golf cart. Just chill as hell, cracking jokes with us. Like, shout out to Mr. Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's what's up, though. That's what's up.
Yeah, dude, he was pimp as shit. I wish you went to Fox Creek, so you didn't get a glimpse or a taste of the Career Center at all. Y'all wasn't like in that school system. Y'all technically aren't the Aiken County school system. Y'all Edgefield County. With Strong Thurman and all them motherfuckers.
Oh no, I ain't graduate.
But
I ain't graduate from Fox Creek.
The Career Center was home to an instructor by the name of Mr. Stan Johnson. Have I ever told you about him? My HVAC instructor? The guy that was pimp as shit?
Hell no.
He came through like a motherfucker one time. So, like, whenever I was at Career Center, I didn't know what to take because, like, 10th grade, they let you go there and, like, try out a bunch of different classes when you go. So, whenever I went, I just didn't know what the fuck I'd end up choosing or if I'd end up going back 11th and 12th grade. So, once I made it to HVAC, just trying that, Mr. Johnson really made an impression. Because you go in, there's nothing on the board besides the top right. It's his full fucking legal name. It's his address.
Jesus.
There's his phone number. It says sex, male, race, human. And then whenever he closes the door, the bell rings. He's like, I'm Mr. Johnson. I'm your HVAC instructor. I'm not a fucking teacher.
What the fuck?
He straight up says, I'm not a fucking teacher. He goes, I do not like being called a teacher. Teachers are shit slingers. They sling shit on the board and they hope it sticks. And once he spit that out of his mouth, I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting down with this motherfucker. I'm taking HVAC 11th and 12th grade. This guy's pimp as shit. And then, like, a lot of my Midland Valley classmates thought the same. Because that HVAC class, it was his biggest class. Usually people didn't take HVAC. Like, he said his biggest class before us was like 12 people one year.
Holy shit.
Right? Ours was 23.
Okay, then. That's what's up, though.
And after some folks, only two, or maybe like 4 or 5 folks ended up dropping out. So when we was down to it, like graduation time, it was like 18 of us. Maybe like 16.
That's still a good amount, though.
Mm-hmm. Still the biggest class that he had graduated.
Yeah, word.
And he fucking loved us.
That's
like, we was a chill group of folks. Like, and out of those people, about like 13 or 14 of them came from
So you don't know how to
Valley.
fix no fucking AC?
I don't know how to fix shit. We learned the basic knowledge of shit. So, like, if I go to college or, like, a trade school for HVAC, I could skip out on, like, the first semester.
Okay.
So, like...
So that was a college course?
Yeah, basically. I could basically skip the first semester of whatever the fuck I'd end up learning.
Word.
Or something along the lines of that. Don't quote me on that, because it's been years. But, fucking... But, yeah, dude. We was a pimp-ass class, and he was like, you know what I mean, the only... Even though... Oh, wait, no. He might not have said fucking, because I remember he wasn't a fan of the word fuck. He used it about 2 or 3 times in the entirety of the 2-3 years that I took his shit. Because that's where the term "father mucker" came from. Now that I remember correctly, because he used to say "father mucker" a lot. It's like you father mucking.
Like what the fuck?
He would say that passionately. But like Mr. Johnson was one of the most genuinely dopest people ever. And whenever he sat us down, he was like, "That's where I live, and that is my number. You can put your number in my phone. If you ever need help or you're in a bad situation." I understand you guys are high school kids. I understand you guys get yourself in a lot of trouble. Sometimes you can just avoid a lot of trouble with just simply getting a ride home. And if y'all ever need that, I'm okay with that. I've seen a lot of kids throughout my years of doing this die in DUIs. If it comes down to you're at a party and y'all don't got anybody sober to drive you home, call my phone. I'll give you a ride home.
That's some real shit, though. I wonder if anybody did. I wonder if anybody, like, from your class ever did.
Probably so.
Probably.
I still got his number saved in my phone.
That
is somebody we will never prank call.
Hell no.
That's somebody we'll never prank call.
Yeah.
I might low-key call him on the show.
Word. That's what, get him on the pod.
Dude, I'm thinking about getting Mr. Johnson on the podcast because he's a dope motherfucker.
Bro, you should get him on the pod, bro.
Dude, there was somebody had a Snapchat of him like rapping one time.
That's insane. Come on.
And he's like hillbilly motherfucker, bro.
God damn.
And he's so great. He's so great. But he's like, he's the perfect example of why like people love the South. Because the South will breed people like him that have nothing but love for everybody.
That's
in
what's
his
up,
heart.
yeah.
That's why, like, when he had the shit that said race and it had human, because there was no like type of prejudice in old buddy, even though he's an old Southerner or whatever the fuck. You can say whatever the fuck you want about Mr. Johnson, but he damn sure ain't racist. He a damn sure good person.
Yeah.
And he one of the realest motherfuckers I ever met for real, bro. Like dead ass. One time, I actually ended up calling him. I needed his help. So one time when Mike came down, and he was living in North Carolina, what me and my mom used to do was we would meet Mike's mom halfway in Columbia.
Word.
Because that'd be like the midpoint for both of us. And then, Mike would just get in the car with us. And
Columbia?
Yeah. So we go to Columbia, drive back. On the way home, we're at the food line that's right there next to the career center. And the battery died. We didn't know who to call. So it was like 9 o'clock.
The car battery?
Yeah, car battery died. We ain't have nobody to jump us off.
That's crazy. You ever called on here, came and jumped y'all off?
Dude, I was looking through my phone and I was like, Mr. Johnson. I was like, oh, dude, hell yeah. Call him up. This is why I'm still taking his class. I call him and I'm like, hey, Mr. Johnson, this is Jared from your senior class. He was like, oh, hey, Jared, what's going on? You all right? You in trouble or something? I was like, nah, not exactly trouble. Don't worry. I'm not drunk and need a ride home. I just need to get jumped off. Me and my mom's over here at the food line, and I don't got anybody else to call, and I'm right here at the one next to the career center. He was like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm 5 minutes down the road. I'll be there in, just 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Pulled up, jumped us off. Man, real one.
Yeah, some real shit.
Real one.
Oh, yeah.
That's a real motherfucker. Shout out to Mr. Johnson.
He was young? He was like a young teacher?
Nope.
So
old
he
as
kinda
hell.
Old right now?
Old as hell,
You
bro.
should probably call him for real, though.
Dude, yeah. Not to prank call him.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like just to, no, I don't
I ran
know.
into him at Walmart one time.
Just be like, hey, I got a kid now, whoop-de-woo,
Yeah.
like.
He's not big on like pictures and public appearances and whatnot. He didn't want us filming him, like when we took Snapchats and shit. But I got some slick, like,
He probably
moments.
got some warrants in Alabama.
Oh God. But no, he's been Valley raised his whole time.
Oh,
He's goated. He's right, dude. He's right down the road, to be honest. Like all these years, I've low key thought about just popping up on him,
that's
but
funny.
it sucks because that piece of shit pedophile that I beat the fuck out of.
Yeah.
He was in that class with me, and before we knew that he was a piece of shit pedophile, me and him was actually pretty close friends, and me and him were like yin and yang in that class. So it would really suck whenever Mr. Johnson, if he remembers who I am, asks me about him. And I'm like, oh, yeah, see, I don't want to just, like, completely ruin that, fond memory of, like, me and him being buddy-buddy, but he's a piece of shit, and I brutally beat the fuck out of him.
Look, bro, I know this a little off topic, but if you in the CSRA area and you know a pedophile,
Holler at me and Mayso. We should talk about our beating up pedophile stories.
well,
That's
yeah,
great. We can do it. We don't know that guy's name.
I do.
And we're using aliases. Oh, well, we don't got to use his name. I'm not throwing out this guy's name. But the people that know, they know. It don't take much to connect the dots. But anyways, whenever I found out that piece of shit pedophile guy, I'll tell mine first and I'll let you go with yours.
Talk to him.
Santi in the background, we babysitting. Or really Geraldine's babysitting.
It's Father's Day.
Yeah, it's Father's Day. This is the Father's Day
It's my
cast.
son.
Fucking, so yeah, like I said, that piece of shit pedophile, we didn't know that about old buddy. And then
He
whenever
said he
I
ain't
did,
done.
you said what?
He said he ain't done.
Oh, he ain't done. Oh, he done now.
I think he done.
But anyways, that piece of shit pedophile, see, I was friends with him for years. And then whenever who spoke up, I didn't know how to handle that, so I just like fell back of just talking to him at all. Because I was conflicted. He was one of my best friends and everything, so I was like, damn, I don't know how to handle this shit. Because I knew if I went to him and tried to like have a conversation about it, if he did it or if he didn't do it, he'd deny it either way. Because he was that type of guy. I've seen shit in his behavior like years before.
Nobody go look at you and be like, hell yeah.
Yeah. Like, well, to be honest, bro, yeah, I did do that. Like, yeah, I doubt that he would have owned up to it. So, like, I just fell back. And instead of, like, pushing that issue, me still feeling conflicted, I felt like the appropriate thing for the moment was just to fall back. But then he decided to push the issue by he would ride, I'd see him riding by if I'm at work or if I'm at my grandma's house, and this motherfucker would flip the bird at me. And that genuinely infuriated me. So whenever I rode
is
by
just kind of
him,
like some pussy ass shit. Like, if it's a problem, come say something.
yeah,
like,
exactly. Like, bro, I cut you off. You should have been able to connect the dots. It's fuck me. Like, okay, word. I was letting you off easy by just being like, okay. So I rode by him one time. I flipped him off too. He DMs me talking about I'll break that finger off, and then that's when I just fucking go apey on his ass in the DMs. And I'm like, oh, dude, you're a piece of shit pedophile. Go take care of your kid and da 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 and all this other shit. And it kind of like fell back, and then one time he rode by on a golf cart whenever me and Destiny got together. At this point, we are moving from that spot. It was our literal last day of being there. And Mayso, you was busy doing something, but you was going to come help me move.
I was at the studio, I think.
You was at the studio?
I think I was out there with Bleach, dude.
I was trying to get y'all to pull up, and y'all pulled up afterwards. The only people that was with me was Brandon, Finn, and Andrew. Now, Andrew, to give some context on Andrew, I mean, we'll get him on the pod one day. We definitely got to get Andrew on the pod.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Andrew
talking about
is
some grown man.
God. Andrew can fuck somebody up in a fight, but Andrew don't want to do that because he is a very aggressive fighter, and he knew these more motherfuckers. Or anyways, he wasn't there to fight. He was there to help me move. All these people weren't there to be like, oh yeah, we'll back you up in this fight against this pedophile.
Yeah, me and bro was just trying to get up out the old spot. I'm talking about they was just moving.
Yeah,
they trying to moving furniture.
Bro rode by the day before. Flipped me off, then I DM him and I'm like, come do something about it, bitch. And then he ignored me after calling my family trash or whatever the fuck. And then next day, I guess he got drunk because word from his baby mother is that he got fucking drunk. Tried to fight his baby mama's new guy that was also his friend. He tried to fight him, then pussied out of it, and then to, like, I guess, gain his confidence, he thought it'd be easier to win a fight against me.
That shit ain't go his
way. That ain't go your way, did it, motherfucker? No. And if a motherfucker has issue with me talking about this on a podcast, at least be grateful that I didn't bring up your name, because if I get any type of backlash from this, oh, that's cool. I'll just beat your ass again, or just call you out by your name on the next pod. So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But anyways. He hits me up like, yo, where you at? I said, same spot, bitch, pull up. He pulls up. I think he said, what's up? Or something like that. Like while walking up.
Word.
And I just decked him right in the shit. And then just pop, 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 pop. Just throwing hands, nothing but headshots. Beating the fuck out of him. He tries taking me to the ground. How did that go? He ended up on top of me, but kind of like near my knees. And then I was able to just get myself up, flip on top of him, and at that point, I had both of his hands or arms in my hands. And I just completely took control of this motherfucker. And in that moment, I said, what do you want to do? I said like the whitest shit ever. I was like, what you want to do? Like, I'm not saying that like in a threatening way, bro. Like, do you want to keep fucking going? Because I can keep beating the fuck out of you. Or I can just let you up right now. Let me up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, cause you do got mad self control.
Yeah, especially nowadays. It's insane how much self control I have.
You is the reason why I ain't well on over. You had told me to get up off his ass.
Oh yeah, no, like it's crazy. I like to thank you for giving me that credit, cause I don't give myself enough credit for that nowadays. Because bro, like, as a youngin', I would get in so many fights at school over frivolous, stupid shit. I remember somebody told me that, like, my mama was so poor that she lived in a trash can. And that is such a trash-ass yo mama joke.
Yeah, you told me this story before.
But I jumped over desks to beat that kid's ass. Why? I was in 5th grade.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit didn't even hit home. My mom wasn't even poor at the time. She was okay.
Yeah, that's some wild shit.
I just fucking crashed the fuck out. Just because bruh said something about my mama. But, I mean, hey, don't talk shit about my mama, I guess.
Yeah.
But, the conclusion to this story, that's when I confronted old buddy. And if, I wasn't for sure of it before that moment, I was for sure of it once I confronted him. Because he just basically tried to say, oh, when does that motherfucker not lie? Blah, 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 but couldn't really, like, try to, not go over any facts, just ignore anything and just be like, no, bruh, and then be like, I'll fucking crash out. Y'all gonna call the police, huh? Oh, I ain't gonna call no police. I'll fucking air this bitch out, blah, 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 blah.
Well, Yeah.
Had a yacht. Ain't do nothing with it though. Then his homies pull up. His homies start jumping on Andrew and Brandon. And that shit was fucked up. I felt bad because Andrew got punched in the face.
Bro, that's just two motherfuckers you can't jump on.
Yeah.
That's too. You can't. Like, you it's going to go the wrong way.
Because I was telling them not to fight. Because I ain't want to keep that shit going. I ain't want to drag them into it anyways. I told them straight up, if some...
Always defend yourself, bro.
Before I walked up in, or whenever I knew he was coming, I'll go back up in the house and I tell them, I tell everybody that, bruh's about to pull up and get his ass beat. But I said, if somehow, some crazy chance in hell, I start losing this fight, I need y'all to jump in. Because he's a pedophile. He's got to get his ass beat. Yeah. That's all I want to ensure that happens today, is that he gets a fucking ass whooping. Because it's very long overdue, and he needs it.
Yeah.
And I filled the fucking prescription on his ass. Gave him a fucking extra month's supply. Fuck his ass up. And then this stupid ass want to post on the Snapchat, I got beat up with that fucking busted ass lip and swollen eye and shit.
That shit's corny.
Yeah, shit.
But I ain't gonna lie, what bro did was cornier.
Yeah, his whole defense is what convinced me. Like, oh yeah, bro did it.
Oh, he's talking about how he had to. You talking about who? You?
Oh no, I'm talking about buddy I beat up. You talking about your guy?
Yeah. Hell
so shall you tell your story about him?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
We are the CSRA pedo beaters, by the way.
Yeah.
Me and Mayso be whooping pedos.
This was really just, I ain't gonna lie, we was just woke up on some petty shit. I did at least.
Mayso woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
I guess so.
This is what happens when Mayso wakes up on the wrong side of the bed. You pedos got something coming, man. If you don't get a good night's rest, you fucking kid touchers are getting the shit beat out of you.
I ain't gonna hold you. me and my baby mama, we was just chilling, and she look at me and she go, "You trying to set somebody up?" And I'm like, "Fuck it. I mean, like, we can go for it. Like, who you got?" Whoop-dee. And then she had apparently old girl was talking to my baby mom. I think so. I think my baby mom had just found out through a mutual. Yeah. And anyways, he drugged a minor, and we had basically, my baby mama texted him, was like, "Oh, I need to see you, da 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 da, woo de woo," and then we had got him to pull up, and I had just walked up on him, and I was like, "Hey, bruh, yo, like, are you, like, I'm not from here, like, I was just trying to get to know, like, I'm just trying to, like, I just want to know who you know," type shit. And he was like, I don't really know nobody, bro. And I was like, "Hey, you know so-and-so?" And
hold on. You're skipping details.
What am I skipping?
Whenever we pulled up, I want to give the whole breakdown of when Buddy pulled up, and we didn't know how the fuck to get him out the car. Because he had kind of tinted windows, and this is at night. And Buddy pulls up, and I'm with Mayso, because...
Like, I was trying to get him to record.
Yeah.
And he didn't even fucking record.
I didn't think to. I left my phone in the car. Because I was thinking, like, if there's another guy with him, we got to whoop his ass. Or I got to whoop his ass. I can't let this guy try to jump in on Mayso. Like, no, I got to take out Buddy. But no, there wasn't nobody with him.
Yeah.
But we did not know that when we was in our car. And so we played it off like, "Hey, I'm in the bathroom right now. These other folks done pulled up in that one car, and so like."
Yeah, this is my baby mama texting him type shit.
Yeah, and so we was like, "Could you walk me back from the bathroom?" And we didn't even know where the bathroom was. We gave him the wrong direction, and then he ended up walking. He still fell for it.
That's a dumbass motherfucker.
Yeah, and then he still fell for it and went down the wrong direction. And when he did, he walked in between the two gates where he was kind of like sandwiched in. There was nowhere he could go.
He could have ran one way, but it wouldn't have went well.
Yeah, that's whenever yo ass came around that fucking corner and was like, "Hey, bro, I tried to." What's funny? The funniest thing about that whole shit is like I was like, you gotta bait him at first. Like, don't immediately hop out aggressive. Because I was thinking, like, he's immediately going to run back to the car and fucking dip, like, haul ass. Because he's already sketched out, texting your baby mama and everything.
Yeah.
And fucking, so, like, I knew, like, if we don't catch him in the right spot, he's going to fucking run. So I was trying to tell you, just like, you know, come out and be like, hey, bro, you think you could give me directions, dog? I ain't really from here. But your ass did not hop out with that tone in your voice. You hopped out hollering. You're like, hey, bro, you know where I could find some directions? I ain't really from here. Bro, yo, calm down, man. I was like, Mayso, no. That's when I ran after you, because I'm like, we got to make sure. He drugged a bitch. We got to make sure he getting his ass whooped. We got to make sure of it, brother.
But yeah.
But I didn't have to do shit. You went crazy.
I don't know, bro. He was just kind of a bitch. Like, I had to keep telling his ass to get up, because he would just, like, I hit him, and then he'd go fetal position, like, covering his head and shit, like a tornado drill. That shit was funny.
Yeah. Dead ass like a tornado drill. I witnessed this whole shit. He did duck down, head in his arms and shit, like, scared as fuck. And, like, you kept on telling him to get up. And then whenever he did try to defend himself, he tried to take you to the ground.
That's just not the thing you want to do with me. That's just not
the whole time. Mayso just talking shit to him too, which I thought was funny as fuck. And this guy was like at the bridge of our ages. So like I was like 23, and you were like 17, 18.
He was
and
like
this guy
21.
Was like 20, yeah, 20, 21, something like that. So like I didn't know what to expect with this guy, but he was just some frail little kind of tall, scrawny motherfucker. He didn't know how to fucking defend himself.
That shit was just kind of embarrassing. Oh my god, the most embarrassing part about it is that he had to go home to his bitch. He had to go home. He had to go home to his bitch. He had got up out of bed with his bitch to go see my baby mama. And he thought he was finna get him some, bro. He got something else, bro. But he had to go home to his baby mama and explain to her why he had a black eye and shit.
How he just got the fucking shit beat out of him.
Yeah, and
then while we're walking away, did you notice how he like put his hands against the gate and was like starting to like punch the ground like, fuck, dude,
oh
fuck.
My fucking,
I'm such a fucking piece of shit,
I
dude,
didn't see that shit, bro. Hell
dude, he started having him like a little temper tantrum. Like, fuck, dude, get
damn, shit, maybe he did start beating the shit out of himself then, maybe. Yeah. But shit, either way, bro, I don't know, man.
Because I remember leaving and I was like, I think Buddy's going to kill himself. I was like, I'm pretty sure Buddy's going to fucking
Nah, he went home to his bitch and told he told his bitch that he was beating himself. Like, he had got mad at himself in the car. That's
what he told his bitch?
He had told his bitch that he went for a drive to clear his head. And he got mad at himself and started beating himself.
I don't think he could have done that damage to himself.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think nobody capable of doing that shit to themselves. Unless you dead ass are mentally ill.
I mean, I don't know. If he tried to hang himself, he could get that fucking guillotine.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta be mentally ill. Unless you're trying to hang yourself. Oh my god.
I tried to hang myself for real, babe. I'm sorry, bro. She got crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit.
I curved my tire and I thought I popped it, so I just tried to kill myself.
Oh my god.
I started brutally beating the fuck out of myself.
It was just kind of sorry, bro. Like, how are you?
Yeah, that's a sorry fucker's existence. Whoever he is a, bottom of the barrel piece of shit. Fuck himself. You know what I mean? Fuck that guy. If he hasn't killed himself already, I ain't gonna tell nobody to kill themselves on a podcast, but read between the lines.
God damn.
I ain't gonna tell nobody to do that, but like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't call that number.
I wish we
Full
had that
sale,
shit
baby.
on camera, bro. I wish we had that shit on camera. Jacob, pull up the video.
Yeah, Jimmy, pull up the video.
Nah, we got
just
Jacob.
brutally beating the fuck. But it's fucked up. There's no videos of me beating up that pedophile.
What's your fault?
And there's no video of you beating up your pedophile.
It's your fault.
Yeah, both. I mean, it's 3 other people's faults for my shit. Brandon could have pulled out his phone if he had.
Brandon was fighting. Who was the one motherfucker that wasn't fighting?
Finn, but at the same time, Finn had an Android. I don't want to watch me beat up a pedophile in 480p.
I would have rather had that shit than nothing, bro.
That one video.
That's the bitches that go viral too. Is them low quality videos.
Yeah.
That's some bitches
the Facebook Live fights.
Bruh, yeah, Brian, man, them bitches on Twitter, folks.
Dude, them Facebook Live fights be the greatest. Uncut, uncensored. If a titty flies out and you seeing that titty.
Jesus Christ. Hey, bro, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro, we should have, man. I just wish we would have got one of them bitches on camera, man.
I wish.
I guess we gotta go for a round 2.
If there's any pedophiles in the local CSRA, if you're on the registry, I mean, hell, we'll set up a boxing match if you want to.
Honestly, yeah, we can sign waivers and shit. We can sign waivers and shit.
You can take the easy ass whooping, because you don't want to see post-fight pictures of what these fuckers look like when we got done with them. Especially Yo guy, bro. The whole guillotine and barely defended himself. You just punching him in the face, being like, "Do something, bow! Do something, bow! Do something, bow!"
It was dead ass on some, like, I don't know if anybody's seen that video, bro. It was like, them motherfucking getting jumped, and they talking about some fight back. Fight back. I guess, bro, it's dead ass. I'm having to tell, bro, like, fight back.
Yeah,
like, do something. Like, you gotta do something, bro, else you are gonna get your ass beat.
Even I was chiming in, like, come on, bro, quit being a fucking pussy.
Yeah, bro, it's like, you gotta swing or do something, bro. Like, this shit ain't even fun no more. Like,
I don't know. That could have been his conscience being like, yeah,
I deserve this.
Yeah, what I'm getting my ass beat for is actually justified. I can't even be mad at these guys. But why talk about it on a podcast? He's about to go beat the fuck out of himself in his little fucking shitty white car.
Finna have to go explain to his bitch why he got a black eye.
Oh, God. No, they're not talking about me on that podcast, babe. I know about that one time. I fucking told you I curbed the tire. Nothing happened, but I still
I
fuck
curbed
out
the tire. Oh, my God, bro.
Fuck that guy. Fuck all pedophiles.
Yeah, bro. Let me know, man. M4Y50. DM me on Instagram if you know pedophiles.
Mm-hmm. If y'all want to out somebody, bro, hit me up. If y'all know any local pedophiles. Also, I wanted to mention this on the last episode and forgot to. All my viewers out there, you can DM me at lowkey, LOWKI.803 on Instagram or little.shit.stain on Instagram as well. You can hit me up on both of them. If you have any suggestions of who to prank call, just give me their numbers, their name, and a little description of who the fuck they are, so that we're just not blindly prank calling folks with no context. We got, we need a little something, something. So if you guys could, if you wanted to do that, you're more than welcome to DM me people's phone numbers, and you might get the chance of hearing us prank call them on the next episode of The Fat Man's Lounge. That'd be pretty great.
That'd be hard.
And if you know any pedophiles, give us their addresses along with the phone numbers. We'll call them on the show and then show up at their house and beat the fuck out of them. Come on, Mayso. Me and you, just a two-man crew. Like 2 men in a truck. We're just 2 men beating up pedophiles.
I'm with it.
Beating up the pedos.
We just gotta learn how to drive a rig and actually pull up in like 2 big ass rigs. Imagine walking outside and you just see 2 big ass rigs in your yard, and it's like, oh my God, this is my time.
We hop out talking about, so you like touching kids,
yeah,
huh?
like what the fuck, bro? That shit would be hard.
Shirts off and shit.
Like what?
Oh, dude, that'd be hilarious.
Bro, I get a bunch of like temp tats and shit.
Dude,
bro. Like,
somebody needs to hire us for a
face.
show. New Chris Hansen show, bro. Except we beat up pedophiles.
Yeah, you can't put this shit on TV.
Yeah, you can, I don't know, charge a fucking streaming service of just pedophiles getting beat up.
I wonder if this shit will fly on Kick.
I don't think so. I think the violent shit is what gets people banned on Kick. But I don't know. It could.
I know this shit ain't going on Twitch.
We know it's not going on Twitch. For shit show. It is not going on Twitch.
That shit not going.
We'll figure something out and we'll get this content out to you guys. But yeah, brother, man. We just got caught up talking about beating up pedophiles.
Man, I'm still caught on it. I'm trying to. This shit got me mad now. I'm like, fuck. Bro. I need.
Why don't we talk about the protest you went to? How you made it on the motherfucking front page of the Augusta Press?
That shit was. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was a bunch of racist ass people out there. Like it was people that were rolling on their window talking about some go back to Mexico and whoop de woo. And it's like, bro, you really can keep your opinion to yourself. Like, and that's really the only people that was getting violent. Like, everybody else was being peaceful as possible. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you know me, bro.
USA back at those
yeah,
people
you know me, like
idea.
you know me, bro. Like I'm sitting there snapping, like drive fat ass, da 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 da, and then there's motherfuckers chanting USA, USA. I had to join in for a second. I was like, shit, fuck it, that's a better idea than what I'm doing. You gotta keep that shit peaceful.
Exactly.
But then at the same time, it was another motherfucker that straight up like we was sitting and like we was on the sidewalk, mind you. We not blocking no roads or nothing. As peaceful as possible, I'm telling you. And they estimated it to be like 2,000 people out there.
Yeah, I seen the other posts of how many people they said was out that bitch. Which is crazy.
But a lot of people online, on Facebook, whatever the fuck you call it, like they were just trying to play that shit out. The basement
dwellers.
They was trying to play that shit out like ain't nobody was out there or something. And it's like, bro, you couldn't be more wrong. Like that ass, like you could not be more wrong. But that shit was hard, bro. You got cars that was just driving up and down the street because they got flags hanging out their window and shit, and they like, and it was like people. I mean, like some people couldn't like prop that shit up on there. Some people had the shit attached to their car, and then other motherfuckers was just in the back seat holding that shit out the window, bro. That shit was hard, bro. Like it was real patriotic shit out there, bro.
It was beautiful. That shit is beautiful.
It was a lot more people showing love and shit than it was the hate. I ain't gonna hold you until I looked online, but that's only because
that Facebook is the app where the racist old white folk.
90% of them motherfuckers will not say that shit to my face.
Fuck
no. I promise you.
But no, what I'd like to say about those type of folks, especially specifically the ones that were yelling out the "Go Back to Mexico" shit, because I guarantee you. Those fucking old-ass white folk are the same old-ass white folk that was pissing and shitting a couple years ago whenever everybody was making a hubbub about the Confederate flag. Because, brother, if you want to see somebody waving a Mexican flag in the U.S. and holler out, like, "Go back to Mexico," okay, we'll keep that same energy when somebody tells you to fucking find a time machine and go back to the Civil War when you're riding around with the Confederate flag. Which nobody, by the way, fucking told you that gay-ass shit. Because y'all motherfuckers claim it's heritage. Well, guess what, motherfucker? There's Hispanic people holding up a Mexican fucking flag. That is heritage,
it's like,
you
bro,
fucking queer. And we're in America.
The whole country is a melting pot, bro. Like, nobody is from here, you know? Like, it's a fucking melting.
I was about to say, bro, like, I don't know, bro. If I would have been out there, I would have been like, all right, you rather me hold up a fucking gay pride flag? How about that?
Yeah, bro. Like,
it's America. You can express your heritage.
Like that shit, bro. They hate that shit.
Of course they do.
They just got so much hate for everything. That shit's ridiculous. I mean, like, it's hard to protest in the South just because of that shit. But, I mean, it's harder in LA, I'm sure.
Dude, like, I don't know. I feel like this is America, where from the get, everybody is supposed to be able to express their heritage. Wave whatever flag that represents you.
I ain't gonna lie, hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, bro. It's just one motherfucker. I do need to say something. I need to say something about. He got a TikTok. I'm about to look his shit up right now to give the specifics because he just been giving. He's at the protest almost every day in LA right now, downtown LA, and he's putting shit out. And it's like first-hand experience what's going on. He's explaining how like it's not getting violent until the ICE or / police officers make the shit violent. But his TikTok is CRICKEN _ Cricken. Yeah, his name Christian, but that's his damn username. But I ain't gonna lie, that shit is getting wild out there. It was wild like 3-4 days ago, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I just needed to spread awareness about that because they keep trying to falsify the shit on the media and whatnot. Just saying that.
Oh yeah.
Everybody trying to call the shit riots and it's just not that.
Yeah. Fucking hectic, crazy protesters.
Yeah,
that wasn't really hectic and crazy until we started hitting them with rubber bullets and pepper spray.
Yeah, and it's like that's like.
You tell them, Santi.
But that's triggering people fight. Damn, that's triggering people fight or flight. You feel me?
Yeah, facts. Oh, dude, he's telling them.
But nah, he got videos on that shit too of people just dead ass running down the street, like sprinting down the street, running away from the damn cops and shit that just shot bullets and shit, I guess. But I don't know, man.
That's how they control them riots with them rubber bullets. And getting hit with one of the bitches ain't no fucking joke, cuz I don't ever want to get hit by one of them hoes.
Yeah,
if I get hit by a rubber bullet, bro, guarantee you, big fat white man crashing out, bro. I'm gonna look like Shrek out that bitch. I'm gonna look like fucking something crazy. Andre the Giant going fucking
Like,
APS out that bitch.
Hell yeah, man.
I promise you. Hit me with a rubber bullet, bro. You gonna see me
Especially,
go APS.
especially if everybody peacefully protesting. You know, it's like you can't. It's their law. No, I mean, like, I don't know, man. No, he was explaining how when they are in the street, quote unquote, blocking the streets and whatnot, they'll be in that bitch for like 3 minutes like 3 minutes for like one day, whoop-de-doo, and then, mind you, while they're blocking traffic, there's somebody directing it. So somebody is getting them through the crowd, like directing cars through the crowd, and it's like, but they're portraying it on the media as like, now these protesters are rioting and they're blocking intersections and da-da-da-da-da, and that's just not the case.
It's crazy shit, man. Speaking of protests, I want to tell this story of whenever I went to the one of the BLM ones. Because, however anybody feels about that, I will say straight up, I did fall for the BLM folks shit. Like, I was trying to stand for what I believed was right. But I will say I never put no pockets in, or no money in the fucking pockets of them greedy motherfuckers. Because all of them ended up having houses in the Palisades and shit. And I don't know if anybody can name me fucking 2 fucking things that they have done for the actual black community, or any, like, what have they done to actually help stop police brutality? What impact have they actually had on that? I mean, don't get me wrong, the protests and riots really put motherfuckers on edge. Definitely probably made police a little bit more hesitant to shoot any fucking body, so that
people
they don't,
did it the right way, bro.
You know what I mean? So, like, but
I don't know about the right way. We was rioting back then.
you know what I mean? Yeah, folks was rioting, going fucking crazy. Some cops lost their lives in Vegas and shit. That's why Vegas was so crazy whenever I went, because it was July of 2020, and fucking little cops that were just stationed at a fucking dispensary, Planet 13. They're sitting out there with AR strapped to their fucking chests and shit.
Yeah, that was wild.
That was a crazy time in space, because I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And even the guys on the inside, one of them had an AR on his chest and tried to tell me to, like, pull up my mask, and I was already doing it, and he was like, he had tapped me on the shoulder, so once I turned, he was like, oh, it's all good, man, I was just going to ask you to pull your mask over your nose. I was like, and I didn't even look at his fucking face or nothing, I just stared at the fucking AR on his goddamn chest, bro, because I'm just like, yeah, officer, yeah, no problem, man. Let me just buy my weed. This is my first time buying legal weed. It's already, like, not weird enough for me anyways, because I've been doing this legally my whole fucking life, and right now there's a cop with an AR standing behind me while I'm supposed to be doing it legally.
Yeah, that's fucking... Yeah, that is a mind fuck.
I'm about to go find a fucking weed dealer, dude.
Yeah, I'm finna go get this shit illegally. Fuck this shit.
I'm about to just go find a weed dealer, man. He ain't gonna just be sitting there with an AR strapped to his chest if he's got one. I mean, hell, it's either sitting on a couch or in a closet.
Imagine you buy the weed, the second you walk out the store, sir, you're under arrest. Get the fuck on the ground.
No, man. No, you tweaking, bro. But no, dude, that was crazy. But when I went to one in Augusta for BLM, it was after I got off work at Mello, and there was this legless homeless guy. It was a homeless guy that had no legs, and he was in a wheelchair. And he gave out a fake story of how he lost his legs. He claimed that he lost them in the military. What actually happened is he got ran over by a fucking bus whenever he was a kid and lost his legs. And I think that the bus story is a hell of a lot more of a tearjerker to get folks to give you some damn money, because you being homeless and everything already just adds skepticism of you being actually in the military.
Yeah.
But I mean, the lost legs kind of really make up for that, I suppose. But anyways, just tell folks the truth, man. Like, that's crazy. This guy's like 60, 70 years old or something, bro. Like, bro's old as hell. Like, that means, like, dude, whatever life you've lived so far, only 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever, how old years you were at the time is the only life you experienced with legs. Every other time after that, no legs. That's a sad existence. You mean you've been on this planet 50-something years with no legs? God damn, dude. You know more life like that than life with legs.
That does suck.
That sucks ass. But anyways, he showed up there and he just started singing his rendition of Get Low by Lil Jon, which was pretty great. I chimed in on it. I thought it was hilarious. Like, to the window, to the wall.
Yeah, that's funny.
Till all these races fall. Till the sweat drips down my balls. And then keeping the, skeet, skeet, motherfucker. Skeet, skeet, goddamn. Like, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing?
What the fuck?
We're honoring a guy that just got killed by, a violent police officer that had had his knee on his neck.
He was trying to incite the riots.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Let's go crazy, everybody. You know what? I'm a legless homeless guy. I know exactly what I need to turn up this crowd. Y'all remember Get Low by Lil Jon?
Hell no.
Dude, I'm going to get him to DJ at my wedding.
Bro.
He starts playing Soulja Boy.
Bro. Hop up on the bed, turn my swag on, take a look in the mirror, say what's up. Yeah, I get money.
Oh, dude, the Soulja Boy era was something, wasn't it?
Bro, I can't even hate, bro, but I don't know. I keep saying shit about how he falling off or something. But
Dude, he's been falling off since,
yeah.
Dude, 2013.
But not like when you can say somebody falling out and they can still sell out a venue, but like he just not doing that.
No, he'll do good as like an opening crowd, like an opening act for a bigger artist. From like if, let's say, Flo Rida, T-Pain did a tour together, they did it with Soulja Boy, it would work perfectly.
I forgot about
because
Flo Rida.
that was that era of music. So the same folks that would turn up to some like old T-Pain, some old fucking Flo Rida, they're more likely to be like, okay, yeah, I can go for some Kiss Me Through the Phone right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it would make sense. You know what I mean? Hey, guys, if you guys actually go on that tour and do that, hit me, throw me some bread. $1 million idea, brother. I need a mill.
I need
a
mill. I need a mill.
I need the mill. Either that or give me 1% of the ticket cost. That's cool. I know it's going to sell out. It's going to be as big as 50 Cent's comeback tour. I don't know if you knew, but dude, it was one of the highest selling like rap tours ever. It brought in like $90 million. It was like top 10, not like top 5, because Drake and Kendrick have done bigger ones.
That's crazy.
But yeah, big tour. Yeah, that's crazy because he had a lot of opening acts with him.
Who's got the biggest one? Probably like Taylor Swift or some shit.
I think it was Taylor Swift with her little Eras tour, because that shit I think brought in like $1 billion if I'm not wrong. Like that was actually fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like this bitch was like, all right, I'm going on a big ass tour. Catch me in all these cities, stadiums, arenas, all that shit.
Made a lot of fucking money.
Made a lot of money. One day we're gonna do a tour like that.
She gotta get like tired of her songs.
Who, Taylor? Oh, for sure.
Like hearing that shit over and over and over and over.
I ain't gonna lie though, but like having a fan base like hers that get like lit to them shits, I wouldn't be like too upset about.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
Oh, this is like the
they be screaming that shit.
Time I fucking performed this shit, but these folks are like at the same time. Every crowd you do, somebody out that bitch, it's their first time seeing.
Yeah.
So like you want to make sure they want to buy another ticket.
Word.
Next time you come to their town, they're gonna be like, "Oh no, I remember last time. I'm going again."
Facts though.
And that's what we got to offer these folks.
Facts.
We're gonna go on a big ass tour one day, go to Europe, Japan, and shit. Sell out a stadium like Kanye did. Except that we are not gonna shit talk the Jews. Ayo, Jews. We like Jewish money. It spins all the same around here, baby. Come on, hit us up.
It do.
Put them money in our pockets, make us famous. Illuminati, what's up? You can't get my soul. You can't get my ass. But you can get like some music out of me or something. I don't know. Hey, yo, Spotify. Throw me some M's to talk. Then we can get video with this shit. But all right. You know what I think time it is, Mayso?
Don't say it.
Don't say it. Don't say what, bro? It's around that time. And that time is time to fucking prank call.
Bro, I don't want to do this shit.
You gonna have to do this shit. Give me RXK nephew number right now.
I don't got it no more. I could. Nah, it's on my old phone.
Ah, you motherfucker, man.
Yo. Haha, loser. Hell no. We
Man.
ain't prank calling him either way.
You said what?
We ain't prank calling him either way. I'm still trying to get the feature.
He ain't gonna know it's us.
Fuck that. We, bitch. We got this shit on
We're recording it on a. Yeah, I know. It's okay.
This shit in fucking audio 4K.
Getting better.
Popeyes, how can I help you?
Excuse me. I had saw on Facebook Live today that one of your fry cooks was putting their dick in the chicken batter. Digging, like, when I say putting it in, I mean digging it in the chicken batter.
Oh, he's hanging up and not addressing these accusations? What a piece of shit.
I got something good.
Come on, bro. What if I'm an employee trying to call out? Hey, hello. This is Dairy Queen over in North Augusta, right?
Yes.
Yes, I was calling because I've got this little cousin of mine. He told me that there was this little recent rumor that y'all got this little worker in the back that's dunking his nuts in the blizzards before it hands them out to him.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What'd you say?
I said that there was this rumor online that my cousin said that he heard about this Dairy Queen in North Augusta, and I just wanted to call, make sure it wasn't true. He said that there was a worker in the back dunking his nuts in the blizzard machine.
Sorry, can you give me 1 second? It's a little loud. Can you repeat that for me?
He was dunking his nuts in the blizzard machine. God damn it.
I'm sorry?
There's this fucking rumor that somebody was dunking their fucking nuts in the blizzard machine. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh my gosh.
Is that true?
They're nuts?
They're nuts. They're balls, testiculars, genitalia, the nuts. Them shits to dangle under dicks.
Right, it might be good. I like it.
Wait, hang on now, what? That's a confirmation. They do that. They do that. They do that. Yo.
That shit was on the fucking. You recorded that. That's crazy.
Yeah. They're what? They're nuts. They're the things that dangle under dick.
That shit's dead retarded.
Oh shit, dude. I had to spin back on somebody. Alright, you want to continue this?
Nah.
Just to make up for last time? Who else?
I
What?
don't
Who
know.
could somebody be dunking their dicks in? The pizza sauce at Little Caesars?
Jeremiah, what Little Caesars you worked at?
Aiken? Alright, let's get it.
What the fuck?
Thank you for calling Little Caesars on Whiskey.
Excuse me. I have a question because my son is talking to me right now, and he was telling me that he saw on the Facebooks that there was somebody on the Facebooks live dunking their nuts in y'all's pizza sauce. This is the Whiskey Road, right? They won't give me a fucking reaction.
Fuck Little Caesars, man.
God damn, man.
Fuck Little Caesars,
Yeah,
man.
I'm tapping out. I'm
Yeah,
done.
that's where we're gonna call it quits on this episode. You gave it 2 goes, man. It's all right.
That shit was lame. I can't get it because like I'll have the voice in mind that I want to do, and then I'll start doing it, and it don't come out how I want to do it.
But it's all right, man. We'll get them next time, though.
Yeah, fuck it, whatever.
I appreciate you coming on this
Yeah, you
episode,
already know,
brother. And yeah, everybody, stay tuned. Me and Mayso got a project on the way.
You're
Valley Baby's on the way. All kinds of other shit. Catch us at the next show. Probably gonna be a soul bar, something like that. Hit us up. Follow us on the Instagram pages and all that. We already shouted them out earlier in the episode.
I'm not playing about these pedophiles.
Yeah, we're not playing about the pedophiles. We'll beat the living fuck out you. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this newest episode of the Fat Man's Lounge. You guys stay safe, enjoy your day, and stay blessed. Yee yee.